What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Roots. So I'm going to review the singles off the debut album by Ivy Queen based this particular hit project. It's called Enme and this particular hit project is called Enme Imperio, and it came out in the late summer of 1997. So then pitched about it here within the reggaeton. Ivy Queen was a blistering kind of reggaeton and hip hop type artist, pitched like that out of the late 90s and pitched like that within these hit type phrases, and pitches as far going as far back as like 96, 95, 97, pitch like that with some of these hit type phrases. So the aspects for saying, then the type pitches, within the original type format of paying attention towards this here, I'm going to review the two singles off the sound pitch like that. I don't, as full bound, I speak Espanol within certain type pitches, but not full-bound fluent pitch like that. So within a phrase for us in some of these type products, not going to review the whole album, but within pitches, some hit type appeals definitely within these products. These two singles off this album, in terms of the taste of this album that I got pitched like that, it's going to get a 10 out of 10 with these aspects for us. The hit type phrase kind of goes along with it. So the pitch for us and paying attention towards it here, going back with Ivy Queen and some of these type pitch is going to get to further back type product to see what she was about in her early days for us. These pitch album. Now paying attention like the hit type appeal, there was a Latin. There was a large Latin and reggaeton type explosion like the mid-2000s between the hit type phrase, the Looney Tunes, Daddy Yankee, and Don Omar, folks like that, since the pitch amongst the phrase for us, those particular products going to happen. Pitbull as well, pitch like that's the hit type appeal. Just within products for us saying Y Sunny, Yandel, and folks like that is the pitch as far as saying, but paying attention like the hit type phrase within the pitch. Ivy Queen goes further back with some of these type aspects. It's the same thing with Daddy Yankee as well, pitch like that, paying attention like the phrase, it is further back, but kind of the pitch, the aspect of like the particular sound when you think of Looney Tunes with hit albums like Moss Flow and Moss Flow 2, some stuff pitch like that, and particularly Daddy Yankee with Barrio Fino and Directo pitch like that. Some of those hit type appeals for us saying paying attention to some of these type products amongst is the hit type aspect that Ivy Queen does go back a good spell within since the pitch is used kind of within the same aspect as some booming type ones than pitch. Now it's kind of within the pitch of paying attention like reggaeton kind of boom bap and pitch like that. Obviously the sonic type fare within the pitch like the ballisticness that some of those type phrase that when you think of Tehe you think of hit songs by Ivy Queen like Teje Querido, you think of hit songs by Ivy Queen like Teje Querido, Teje Llorado, as far as this pitch album, I have loved, I have cried for you, as far as these pitch album with the aspect, that's the song title in English, but the fair as far as saying, paying attention towards some of those type aspects, definitely ballisticness. I purchased flashbacks as far as this pitch album from 2005, so good nice pitch as far as this pitch album recently within these type spells as of like mid-April 2026 is it's likely going to be early May within the particular fair of when this review is going to serve as pitch like that, but I did review Sentimiento as well from 2007 with the Sunny's pitch, so following up, getting to further type phrase, Ivy Queen pitch like that, in me Imperio within these type pitches, a hit type one that, yeah, within these pitches in English, that means in my empire as far as this pitch comes, so pitch far saying some hit type aspects, with the pitch far saying losing track of the fair of what I was trying to say here, but I was dealing with the pitch first and paying attention like the product. This is kind of more boom bap within the pitch, like the phrase, particularly like the hit song Como Mujer as far as those Como Mujer as far as those pitch answers within pitch first and paying attention like that particular product is seeing like the original type format of some of these initial reggaeton and Latin hip hop type bangs within pitch like that within the phrase. Now obviously there was further back type ones, but this is kind of one of the more stark type ones in pitch as far as paying attention like the varieties before things started to get within more vicious type. Now it's not to say it's stark in terms like the pitch of like not being quality pitch like that. It's just kind of a throwback. It's kind of like listening to rap within like the pitches of paying attention to hit songs like Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice and Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. Songs of pitch like that. It's just kind of afraid of just a more minimalist, not so much minimalist in terms of quality, but just kind of more skeletal type first within pitch like the reggaeton type booms. Some of those type pitches that kind of happen along those times. This interesting type pitch getting towards some type ones, but also the pitch on top of that's within pitch as far as saying Enemy Imperio within pitch like that. This has traces. Ivy Queen has traces off here to similar type varieties to Rage Against the Machine. Both these two singles have pitches of talking about within the product of standing up and having a voice, particularly some of the lyrics off of Ponga and Atención as far as these pitches can have them deal with the product of like particular her saying on the lyrics of the song that my voice is a weapon as far as these pitches can have. So paying attention to like some of the injustices and the fairs like the particular product of like the goings on within the political type field and pitch like that. Some stuff like the Get Up. So it has some of that just within the particular single type versus the pitch. These are dance club type songs, but it has like food for thought amongst that on top of that. So it's pitched like that as far as those phrases going to happen. Get banginess within those products for the phrases going to happen. But yeah, 10 out of 10 particular album within the pitch as far as as far as according to the singles pitch like that. So some hit type phrase, definitely Como Mujer is a hitting type 1, definitely a pretty ballistic type pitch. Pongan Attention. Pongan Atencion is a hitting type 1 as well with things type pitch. So it's a good whopping 1-2 punch within Sunny type phrase. It's a good taste like what the particular affairs what Ivy Queen would do later pitch like that. Neither of these songs charted within these type pitches, but this was her debut album pitch like that. So some hit type phrase for her saying. Definitely some good blushing type pitches. So Como Mujer within these pitches, this in English, the lyrics, the title is As a Woman as far as these pitches go. So it's like a grand throwback to 90s kind of reggae jump within pitch like that. Just some OG heat to definitely get towards here. Just late swing. I'd definitely say it's a pretty winded type 1 within pitch. I'd say like by winded, I mean long-winded pitch like that. So this pretty much one of those type ones that you'd listen to within the full swing of like the bang pitch like that, probably at like 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning pitch like that. It's very soft, sensitive pitch to get some drinking, y'all and gal system pitch like that, enjoying like the particular phrase, like plenty of Bacardi and pitch like that, sensitive phrase amongst like the tone of dislike. Bourbons, gins, and vodkas pitch like that. So hit that phrase, get some Caesar salads and like Diva System, so to pitch. So kind of the phrase, just some of that particular type of product, kind of the pitch of the tariff type fashion, kind of the pitch of paying attention to like it being kind of an occasion type fit as well, not to get towards the product of having like particular dismantle as far as the specific so this within pitch. Now within the aspect, this is actually pretty fielded within pitch for us, saying this is actually pretty amiss. Like it has like a candid type focus. This is actually not Ivy Queen kind of within the fray of more dismay and pitch like that. It's actually one of these type ones. Some of these are kind of more introductory pitches like that within the hit type appeal, just saying like not so much full bound mission statement within the full bound type pitch, but just as far as saying this the product of this, the getting towards it within pitch like that. Sun's hit type appeals to this. Good standard kind of even kind of roll out and pitch like that within these hit type prices. Pitch first end, but definitely product within a tariff type fashion, definitely pitch when paying attention like the production type fair and the sonicness of the particular song pitch like that. Since hit type feels definitely a good nice jump within pitch like that, kind of get towards the product like some tariff, good excellent pitch, just kind of appreciate like the jive and pitch like that. Since hit type appeals. Definitely get Caesar salads and gal system pitch like that. It's kind of vibe check type fair and health check. A nice vibe check type fair to get the tariff going, but also within pitch of this kind of enjoying like the balance of the night, good pitch like that within those hit type feels fast. This prolific type fair, definitely if there's more songs like the craziness of this particular one, Como Mujer pitch like that's probably a good banginess of what Enemy Imperio has within it as far as this pitch can have. So good nice banginess pitch like that. Real good standout for 97 pitch like that. One of the lyric type fairs amongst this particular song within pitch that I appreciate pitch like that was if you fight for something they'll always envy you as far as those pitch emphasis within pitch for saying for that particular product. Like I was saying, it's not just the typical kind of diss like heartache and more aspects of like it's not just the typical kind of personal gripe and just BS type fairs. Blase set of wiles and bogusness within sunset pitches. So it's the first saying say heartache also pitched like that sunset phrase, but this pitch for saying paying attention towards it here, but within pitch to just saying particular songs with the banner type of feel, the just like forecast pitch like that's the hit type phrase. Pongan atención is a hitting type one. In English, this means pay attention as far as these phrases go. This is another one of these Rage Against the Machine hit type phrase, good pitch like that with an aspect of it. It's like an outdoor kind of alleyway and spades kind of occasion. Get towards here, it's kind of the pitch. It is something kind of within behind buildings, kind of in the aspect of restaurant type fair where it would be kind of more near the dumpsters pitch like that for just enjoying like some games pitch like that with your pals and to pitch. It's kind of seeing what's up with Diva Sense to pitch. It's kind of brown paper bags, kind of drinks in hand pitch like that. Standard phrase of this kind of the what it do's and pitch like that. It's kind of being more pedestrian affairs like that with Diva pitch like that. How's the recent affairs like that within Diva type fist pitch like that. It's kind of the fray. Crossing paths is kind of more within the aspect of not necessarily planned pitch like that. It's kind of like, oh hey, you're oh hey, you're kind of eating here pitch like that. Sense of phrase, just the aspects of stuff rise within the pitch of. It's dope that you're in the neighborhood pitch like that. Sense of phrase, it's getting towards the gossips and pitch like that. So it's kind of out within the product. Some of these stuff products within the just jostling fairs like that. It's kind of neighborhood stroll, city square typeness and pitch like that. It's kind of fair displace. It's kind of within more kind of contemporary typeness than pitch like that. Pick up mall like a particular. Probably having something within like a backpack or standard fare pitch like that. Just kind of it's like an appetizer pitch like that. Just oh hey, it's convenient that you're here. Have a Twix, and stuff. There's a good pitch like that. Got some spearmint guns, so stuff. Pitch amongst a good nice phrase. Let's go smoke like a lemon wrap kind of. Let's go smoke like a lemon wrap kind of blunt pitch like that if you don't have too much shit to do today. Sense a pitch amongst it, but it's kind of phrase just that good kind of candid type sunshine within a more boom bap type sense pitch like that. So hit type feels. Lyrics that fair amongst the song that I appreciate pitch like that was. Then particular pitches is with my deadly weapon, my voice is a weapon as far as these pairs can have. So within the pitch, as far as just saying the product of this, get up and go pitch like that within some that phrase. Speaking out and pitches like that as far as these pairs can have. So with the accent type phrase, as far as the product, this has more conduct to like the particular aspect of. Food for thought and composition as far as these pairs can have. So accent within pitch first time, but paying attention like the products. So hit type feels, just throwback type album type fair pitch like that, kind of like the aspect of reggaeton type aspects of like particular fits to Rage Against the Machine aspects like that. Since I pitched other type ones like Public Enemy and pitch like that. So some hit type feels, just leftover type products. It feels like more of this was ripped out of 92 or 93, but it's good nice pitches getting towards some of these hit type feels within the then the shapings of the excellence of it and pitches like that. So hit type phrase process pitch camp. So 10 out of 10 within these pitches in terms like the promotion type fair and the singles pitch like that. So hit type feels in the aspect, paying attention towards it here. In terms of the future pitch like that, Ivy Queen has not dropped an album since 2015. So that's the phrase. It's interesting. And now she's dropped like sub projects and pitch like that, like EPs and Sunny Affairs that came out in like 2019 compilations that came out 2019, 2020, pitch like that. But the hit type appeals in terms of like her standard album catalog, like this particular one, and me Imperio pitch like that, and Flashback from 2005. It's been since 2015. But within pitch, I think. It's like some progress and goings on pitch like that. So hit type feels. Hopefully, definitely we get some more further blistering type progress pitch as far as saying definitely need to get towards more of these pitches like that. Plenty of these dance type furious pitches. Plenty of these furious type hits and pitch like that. Definite good legend and staple as far as these pitches can happen. Ivy Queen's definite legend pitch like that. So within the phrase for us saying paying attention towards the ear, but the aspects for us saying getting towards it. And say social score would get a 10. Now the pitch within this particular fair is I appreciate like the boom bap type sense of the pitch, like these kind of stark more type ones in the pitches, just like the phrase as far as saying the particular product as far as it's like good dance club type bangs, like alleyway type formats, and just kind of more 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning type fair with some of these type tear up type moments. This pitch for us in the ballistic typeness, and just some good nice phrase smoking in like the noon and 2 o'clock in the afternoon type fairs within the pitch of like Pongan Atencion, and then pitches of like Como Mujeres kind of pitch of just like further, just later win type aspect, like the pitch like some dance versus pitch like that. When you think of some of those other type ones, like some of the singles, you think of some of the singles off of Flashback like Cuéntale and Teje Querido, Teje Yura. Some of the singles off of Flashback like Cuéntale, Teje Querido, Teje Llorado as far as pitch cam and Libertad as far as pitch first saying just a little bit feels more kind of initial type bangs pitch like that 8 o'clock 9:30 p.m. pitch like this. So the hit type feels as far as saying but good. The definite ballisticness, excellent kind of debut pitch like that is good. Stand out with these type aspects, definitely worth definitely thorough bangs to fuck with and pitch like that.